This video was brought to you by Behastic, a non-profit organization that helps foster interest in humanities, arts, social sciences, and technology. It addresses important social issues and increases access to equitable educational opportunities for all students all around the world. When you look at the traditional morals and values of today, you may not believe it when I say that some of these teachings are from an entirely different culture thousands of years ago. But it is 100% true, and without them, society would be a lot more different. Today, I'll be going over the impact of two key figures in Chinese history. We begin our journey more than 2,000 years ago. You may have heard of the name Confucius before, but did you know that his actual name was pronounced Kongzi? The name Confucius is a Latinized form of Kongfuzi, which means Master Kong. Confucius is believed to have lived from 551 years before Christ to 479 years before Christ. During his lifetime, Confucius was a philosopher and a politician. His thoughts have continued to remain influential across millions, if not billions of people all over the world, especially in Eastern Asia. Many of his famous principles teach to have respect for elders, ancestor worship, and family loyalty, among others. A famous quote of Confucius that he used quite frequently is, "Do not do unto others what you do not want done to yourself." The teachings of Confucius emphasize development of one's mind and using skilled judgment instead of knowledge of rules. Another famous name you may have heard of is Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu was a general during medieval China who served King Hilu of Wu. Since Sun Tzu was born so long ago, many points of his life are unclear. Sun Tzu is theorized to be born from about 554 years before Christ to 496 years before Christ, around the same time as Confucius. He wrote a famous book that still holds its key points till this day called The Art of War. Sun Tzu incorporated ingenious military strategies into the 13 chapters of his novella that are still being used till this day. Some of the quotes from his book are, "Appear weak when you're strong, and strong when you're weak," and "The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent." His legacy has lasted thousands of years. Believe it or not, the tactics in the art of war have been used as strategies in business. Some notable generals who have credited his works are Douglas MacArthur and Norman Schwarzkopf. The Chinese, like many other ancient societies, have had a profound impact on modern culture and society. Without them, the world would have to develop these thoughts, perhaps decades or even centuries later. It goes to show that we humans have been contributing to the greater good for millennia, and that we should continue to develop the gift of human intellect for hundreds of years into the future, to perhaps even influence a future society different from ours. Whether you have learned from the teachings of Confucius to Sun Tzu, it is without a doubt that ancient Chinese society was one of the many pillars that have supported the library of human intelligence. Again, thanks for watching this video by Behastic. Be sure to check out more about Behastic at behastic.org.